Greetings, friends. I have important news to share with all of you. Over 1 million Americans can expect to receive a fourth stimulus check. Both Republicans and Democrats are working together to establish these new programs that would provide Americans with financial assistance, especially during this crisis. Friends, you may be able to claim a one-time $300 bonus payment. Friends, please make sure that you watch until the end of this video to learn how you can take action and receive this relief. I will be giving away 4 $75 Walmart gift cards every week. Friends, please make sure that you click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, the greater your chances, friends, of winning these giveaways. For the months of November and December, I will also be surprising several of you with $200 gift cards to say thank you so much, friends, for being part of this community. The crisis has caused financial havoc for millions of Americans. Even 2 years later, it's still having a negative impact, as thousands of people are still out of work. And the soaring cost of inflation is making it very hard for millions of American families just to make ends meet. Many Americans were hoping for another round of direct stimulus payments, like those given out in 2020 and 2021 from our federal government. Some states have taken matters into their own hands, issuing payments to qualifying residents in an effort to help families fight inflation. New York Governor Kathy Hochul announced last month that New Yorkers would receive an average payment of $270 through the state tax credit program as part of the 2022 to 2023 New York State budget. Eligible New York taxpayers could receive a check for 2 different payments under the Empire State Child Credit and the Earned Income Credit. According to the New York governor and the state legislature, the payments will offer up to $475 million in tax relief for all of those who are eligible. Governor Hochul has recently stated, "With this relief package, we're making good on our commitment to helping hardworking New Yorkers through the nationwide affordability crisis." While the payments will come as a relief for many, most of the state's nearly 20 million residents will not be eligible. Around 1.75 million low-income New Yorkers and families are eligible for the payment. New Yorkers who filed their 2021 state tax returns and received the Empire State Child Credit and or the Earned Income Tax Credit will be eligible. According to ABC News, eligible taxpayers do not need to apply since the state automatically sends out these payments. Friends, the keyword for this video is Copper River. If you would like to enter the next Walmart gift card giveaway, please make sure that you click and like several of my videos and comment below this keyword, which is Copper River, and additional keywords of any video of mine that you watch. And friends, please make sure that you're also subscribed to my channel. Now, friends, according to new estimates from the Tax Policy Center, millions of workers are bouncing back. Some 72.5 million U.S. households, or 40% of households, will pay no federal income tax this year. That is down from the crisis high of 60% 2 years ago. In 2021, nearly 56% of households, or 99 million households, paid no federal income tax. That was down from 60%, or 100 million households, in 2020. Howard Gluckman, senior fellow at Tax Policy Center, told reporters this week, massive job losses in the early days of the crisis sent millions of people to the unemployment lines, and temporary rules exempted much of the 2020 jobless benefits from income taxes. Meanwhile, there were waves of direct cash assistance that were all technically tax credits. 2 rounds of stimulus checks in 2020 and another round in 2021, plus a temporarily enhanced child tax credit. Those waves came and went. Howard Gluckman also stated the approximate 40% of households projected to pay no federal income tax back to pre-crisis levels, and is even slightly smaller than the 42% to to 43% range during the recent pre-crisis years. This reflects the labor market's return to its pre-crisis status, which is pretty strong right now. Lots of Americans are working. Lots of people are paying income tax. For 2022, the standard deduction is worth $12,950 for individuals and $25,900 for married couples who file jointly. Experts say that people earning below that amount do not owe federal income taxes, even if it may still be a good idea to file a return to access credits, including the Earned Income Tax Credit and the Child Tax Credit. September's jobless rate was 3.5%, the same as it was in February 2020, and one of the lowest rates since the late 1960s. According to a new poll, nearly half of surveyed voters said that the economy would be an extremely important factor in their vote. Inflation rates are sticking around 4-decade highs, and recession worries are also looming. Republicans are poised to gain a majority in the House of Representatives, but the race for the U.S. Senate could still be a close call. And in some ways, the new tax estimates reflect current economic conditions, but they do not give insight into other parts of the U.S. economy, like the fast rising cost of goods and services that will surely be on voters' minds. So, dear friends, what are your thoughts on all of this? Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Well, my great and beautiful friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video. Thank you so much, friends, for joining me here and watching the new videos that I post. And I truly hope that you found this information helpful. Auras, recipes, and scenes. Congratulations, my dear friend. To claim your gift card, please check your notifications page and send me a message, or you can message me on my Facebook page. Thank you, my dear friends, and have a wonderful and blessed weekend.
This is a reality, but President Biden appears to be living in a very, very different reality. When the latest bad inflation numbers were released last week, President and Washington Democrats threw a party on the White House lawn. That's right, a party, a lawn party. The President and Democrats celebrated as the rest of us watched the Dow plummet and receive an inflation report confirming that this is the worst year for food and electricity inflation since the fallout from President Jimmy Carter. What exactly did they celebrate? Their latest reckless big government and spending bill. Mr. President, I don't have to remind you that just over a year ago, the Democrats rammed through their $2 trillion spending spree, despite economists warning that it would be a catalyst for rampant inflation. Economists warned us then, and they are warning us now about the misnamed Inflation Reduction Act, namely that it won't do anything to ease inflation, but it will certainly add to the deficit. Apparently, hosting a big party is preferable than heeding these nonpartisan warnings and getting to work to get our nation back on the right track. When the Inflation Act was on the floor, Republicans tried countless times to adopt solutions to tackle inflation, crime, and secure our border. But our efforts were consistently shut down because not one Senate Democrat could spare a penny from the Green New Deal. No, they have their own priorities, and they are awfully out of touch with the priorities of American families. On Sunday, we were given more evidence that the president is living in a completely different world